Counsel, come on. Hi. Judge, I've got an off-docket matter asking the court to set bond on a case, please.
Hold on. What's your cause number?
It's going to be Jaden Bolding. His cause number is 255-4634. 255-4634.
Okay, give me a second. Let me make sure everybody
Yes, sir.
gets it.
Mhm.
You got it?
Yes.
No. 255-4634.
255-4634. Yes, sir.
34. No, 4634.
Okay.
Okay, you want to bring your client?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, what was that case number?
255-4634. It's an off-docket arraignment.
We need a PSR on that one.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. Give me one second. Did you hear that?
Yes, I got it, but I haven't done the PSR.
Take it up. All right, good morning, Mr. Balding.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Balding, you are charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On March 7th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to a mental health call and met with the witness and the complainant, who are the stepfather and mother of the defendant. The witness stated that the defendant suffered from an undiagnosed mental illness, which caused him to get triggered. The defendant was triggered by clothes lying on the bed and started to argue. The defendant grabbed a pair of scissors, which the complainant took from him before the defendant struck the complainant several times, causing pain. I'm sorry?
Struck who?
The complainant.
I know. Who is?
Stepfather, Your Honor.
The stepfather.
All right, Mr. Boulding, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I am now entering in what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. This is a court order that identifies Mr. Lawson as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon. This usually comes with a residential restriction. We need to figure out, are they here?
They're not, but the state has
Your Honor, We
conferred.
have spoke with them and the complainant does want the defendant back at the residence.
I will take off the residential restriction.
Thank you, Judge.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 27.
You are not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. And I'm telling you now that I'm going to test you for marijuana. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
I promise you, you're going to get tested. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail, no more PR bonds.
You can feel the judge's disappointment. He gave him trust and a chance, and then he tested positive again. It's more than defiance. It's a heartbreaking example of a missed opportunity. How many others sit in that same chair, promising change, only to fall back into the same pattern?
I'm going to give you a PR bond today so that you don't go to jail. But if I find that you become a danger to my community, I will do everything in my power to protect every single person. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care what you're going through. If there are issues, now is the time for you to take care of them. I hope that this is enough of a wake-up call that I don't have to put you in custody, because we have enough people in there now as it is. What do you do with yourself?
Yes, sir.
Are you in school? What do you do?
I'm planning on going back to college, sir. But I cut hair and I produce and I engineer music, sir.
Okay.
Let's work at
You
HEB.
graduate from high
Oh,
school?
and I work at HEB. Sorry, HEB is like my job, but it's in career things.
High school. Did you finish high school?
Yes, sir. I graduated.
It's time for you now to also start thinking of the future. The more education you get, the more money you're going to make in life. And I'm going to tell you, this life is so great if you have money, and it's so terribly awful when you don't. I promise you, the farther you go, the more knowledge you get, because knowledge is power. This is what you're going to get. This is not good. Now you have a lawyer. Have you signed on yet?
I will today, Judge.
I need you to sign on. I have attorney of records in the tower. You have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court. But you've got to stay in touch with him, and he'll tell you if and when you have to come back. You're going to get tested. Don't use. You understand?
So
Okay. Guys, bond, any recommendation?
So we would ask for maybe a $500 surety bond, not anything
Do you have
significant.
any priors?
He has
no priors.
no priors, Your Honor. And due to the mental health concern of the case, we wouldn't.
Surety bond's gonna do what?
I spoke to the DVD prosecutor as well, and that's what he conveyed.
Well, I'm gonna give you a PR bond. I'll set your bond at $100.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just make me proud. That's all I'm asking you to do, man.
Sure.
So what we're going to do now is I'm going to have you go sign a reset with Victoria. We'll have you take a seat while we generate all the paperwork. You will meet with Felicia for your bond conditions, and after that, you're free to go.
Very good. Thank you, Judge.
So can you file no threatening, harassing, and no weapons, please?
Yes, sir.
What's the case?
Mr. Munoz Puente, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine.
Dólares de multa.
You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir. On July 4th, 2019, the officer observed a white Ford Mustang pull out of a Citgo gas station parking lot onto the 200 block of East Little York Road. The officer observed the Mustang failed to drive in his designated lane, driving over the striped white line in between lanes 1 and 2 multiple times while other vehicles were on the roadway. The defendant was unable to control its speed and accelerated and decelerated multiple times. A traffic stop was initiated. The defendant was observed to have red glossy eyes, slurred speech, and swaying while he was standing. The officer also observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage. The defendant admitted to drinking 5 beers. A standard field sobriety test were administered. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 5 out of 8, one leg stand 3 out of 4. 2 spilled beers were found in the vehicle, and a search warrant was drawn and executed for the blood.
Why is this case 2,083 days old?
Just so speaking to him, in 2019, he was arrested in the ICE detainer that was hit. He was picked up by immigration. He said when he was in the immigration court, they told him he could sign a waiver.
Voluntary
Yeah,
departure?
voluntary departure. That's what he did.
Mr. Munoz Puente, you want to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medications. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, I will revoke your bond and I'm going to put you in jail. I don't know what your immigration status is now. You now know what happens when you go to jail.
Ghoul, here's the turning point. The judge finally loses patience not just with the law, but with the fatigue of dealing with repeat offenders. You can sense his frustration. This moment highlights that justice isn't only about punishment. It's about breaking cycles before they ruin another life. The judge stresses that the individual has repeatedly returned to jail and that it's time to address the root cause of the problem. He emphasizes the need for honesty during evaluations, warning that if the truth isn't reflected in the report, the cycle will continue. The message is clear, enough is enough, and it's time to find a real solution rather than repeating the same mistakes.
They will possibly deport you. And I'm going to tell you, if you come back and you don't come back with the proper documentation, it could be 5 years minimum in federal custody on an illegal reentry charge. So when you do things the right way, good things happen. When you don't, there's serious consequences. If I find that you violate any of these conditions, I will put you in jail. Do you understand? Run his license, see if he has a valid license, please.
There's no license on file, Your Honor.
You are not allowed to drive. That is my most important position in this area now. If I find that you drive, I don't care what you can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months jail and $500 fine. I will have you sign with me now an affidavit. This is a promise that you're going to make to me that you're not going to drive. I don't care what is going on in your life. If you don't have a license, a Texas license, and liability insurance in your name, you are not allowed to drive. You run his NCICC as a priority to be honest, please.
Yes, Judge, I'll run it.
Your case number? It's 226-7399.
Your Honor, it appears based on the NCIC, there's a pending DWI out of Dallas County as well.
Dice que no pueden contar.
That's correct, Judge.
Es correcto.
He does have another open
Tiene otro
DWI in Dallas
abierto
County.
en
We
el
did pick it
condado
up
de
before,
Dallas. Y perdón,
before this case.
antes de este caso.
But it was a warrant for both of
Pero
them,
habíamos
which was picked
tenido
up
los
for,
dos que dos
when he paid bond for both of
cuando
these cases. So
salió
before
fianza,
he was deported,
antes de
he had picked
que
up
lo
both those
deportaron,
DWIs.
a todos los, no se le referencia la cuenta.
Did he get a PR bond in this case? Munoz pointed.
GOB, but it
La
was
fecha en la
Herb's Road.
cuando revocaron
That's
la
here in
vacante
2019, and then he posted
que
a
faltó en el
account.
2019. Cuando fianza. Efectivo.
I'm going to put an ankle monitor on
Voy a
you
poner una.
and I'm now giving you a code
Y le voy a
7
dar
to 7. If I
un
find
horario
that you're out
que
past 7
si
PM,
sale
I'm
después de las 7 de la noche.
I will do
Lo voy a
everything in my
hacer,
power
voy a
to
hacer
protect the
todo
community at all costs. Do you understand?
No entiendo. Contesta. Yes.
Unacceptable. Counsel, were you going to say something? If I find
Y yo averiguo.
that you test positive for anything, and I don't care what it is, if you try to come here and try to tell me that it's mouthwash, it's a tequila lollipop, it's hair dye, it's mustache ointment, I will literally
Bigote.
find that you are driving a car. Holy moly, I will absolutely lose it. Do you understand?
¿Lo entiende?
Don't dare
Te atrevas
get near a
a
car.
acercarte a un automóvil.
So 7 to 7 curfew.
Desde 7 horas en su trabajo.
Scram monitor. No alcohol, no drugs. Is all discovery in?
Yes, Judge, everything did.
Okay. So counsel, I'm going to give you a 30-day setting. At that point, you got to come back and let us know what you want to do. And then you have 30 days to go through all the discovery with your lawyer. And you come back at that time, I'm going to either set your case for trial
Su caso
or
de
you will
juicio.
accept the plea bargain for the agreement. But at 2000, and I know that the issues may have happened, but with another DWI open, it's time to do something about it. Okay, all right.
Thank you, Judge.
See you soon.
Se va.
So when was the first time we tested him?
I believe February the 13th. I'm sorry, not the 13th. It was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. I have a note from the 10th saying that he tested positive for THC. We were just awaiting to see confirmation from the lab.
The
'Cause
lab
he was-
the confirmation is not on that.
When did we first test him, Lisa?
Judge, 1 second, please. For Diego,
When was the first, we ordered him not to use when he first got here, correct? This case has been on docket for 64 days and you've continued to use. I've ordered you not to use. You just tested positive. You first came here 64 days ago. I ordered you not to use and you tested positive yesterday.